Hey guys, this is Bend and Soar Yoga number 1. We are going to get an amazing stretch in. We're going to do it through bending, doing some twisting, and soaring in some arm balances. So, alright, let's get to it. Shouldn't take too long. So, not as short as quick yoga, but I'm not going to keep you forever. We're just going to get a really good stretch in. So let's start. Let me start my timer. And let's start with 3 sun salutations. So arms up, arch if you want to, hands in front of your feet, look at your knees, flat back, down, jump or step back to plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. To the hands, straighten the legs, look at your knees, and reverse. We'll do 2 more. Always with the close. Arms up, arch if you want to, hands in front of your feet, look at your knees, flat back, down, plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. Feet to your hands, straighten the legs, look at your knees, and reverse. And 1 more. Keep going. Arms up, arch if you want to, hands in front of your feet, look at your knees, flat back, down, plank, chaturanga, tuck your feet, roll forward, upward dog, tuck your toes, hips up, downward dog. And now from here, you're going to swing right leg up, bring it between the hands, keep the back foot, or the back toes down, but the heel up. And I'm going to come up into Crescent. So, strong 90-degree bend in the front leg. Back leg, shoot lots of energy into it, so don't let it hang down here like this. Really straighten it, engage the glutes, tuck the pelvis under. And arms up. And you should feel really good stretch in the back hip here in the left. If you have your left leg back, you're going to really feel an intense stretch there. You might feel some burning here in the front quad. This is all to help warm up the legs. And just breathe. And hands down. Leg back to downward dog, stretch, and now we're going to do on the other leg. So left leg up, bring it between the hands, and same thing. Front leg, 90-degree bend, knee over the ankle, back right foot, just the toes. Heel up, straighten the leg. Add the arms. But don't reach up and shrug the shoulders against your ears. Have them soft down here. Oh. Feel the stretch. I need this. Oh. I really need this stretch today. Tuck the tailbone under. Keep breathing. Okay. Oh. That's downward dog. Oh. Lower to your knees. You can take child pose for a second if you need to. Otherwise, come to your hands and knees. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, and we're going to do some cat-cow. So, I'm going to raise up back, and then arch, look up. It's 1, 2, raise up like a cat, and arch, 3, 4. You know, it's like a scared cat. And they raise their backs up. 5. It's just really good for your spine. 6. 7. It's one I don't practice enough, so I wanted to today. 8. 9. This one. Pull it. Elbow in. Spine. And arch. 10. Okay. Now you're going to lay on your belly. And we're going to do Cobra. So, really important thing to think about when you practice Cobra is to don't dump into the lower back here. That's the first thing you feel typically when you practice this pose. But I want you to instead, you're going to place your hands, palms down underneath the shoulders. Really use the chest here. Make this, see, lead with the chest, pull up through the chest, engage the glutes here and the legs, and just really, as soon as you start to feel it go into your back, into your lower back, you feel the strain and the pain there, stop and reset and start again to try to just open from the chest. Really use the chest here to deepen the bend. Get the bend to come from the chest, not from the lower back. Okay? So, I'm going to slowly come up, up. I like to walk the hands in. That helps me. See, I don't feel any strain in my lower back right now. I feel it all up in my middle back, the thoracic spine. You don't want to feel it in the lumbar, which is the lower, or the cervical, which is the neck, the upper. This just feels really good. And you add the feet if you have the flexibility, if it feels good. If you don't feel strain in your lower back. Okay, come back down. And back into child pose. Just to release the back a little bit here. And now we're going to stand up. We're going to do standing forward fold. This is a great release for the hamstrings. So, what's important here too is don't try to get to the ground. Don't bend your knees to be able to touch the ground. Stay up as high as you need to, but with your knees straight, with no bend in your knees. So if you can only get to here, but your knees are straight, that is much more of a stretch than being here with your knees bent. Okay? So start wherever you are. If you're here, be here. And just slowly work your way into it. And come forward through the feet. Don't push your hips back too far. Come a little bit more over your toes. You want your hips to be over your ankles, not way back out here, even beyond your heels. Alright, so you slowly you can crawl your way down. And eventually, want to be able to put your hands down with your legs straight. You can pull behind you. You can wrap around the legs. Might seem like it's easy for me, but it's not. Sure, my body can do it, but I'm still feeling an intense stretch all the way up the back of my legs. I feel it through my calves, through my hamstrings, even up into my glutes a little bit. So that's why I want to hang out here and let this stretch deepen. I want to feel the stretch benefit me and open me up. Feel it intensely now, and you might too, and that might make you tempted to back off, but now is when it's most important to breathe through that discomfort, and on the other side, a wonderful release of stretch awaits you. Just keep breathing. If it feels extremely painful, then back off, absolutely. But if it's just discomfort, and you feel, some soreness, that's different, and you can breathe through that. I'm challenging myself right now to do the same. Alright, I'm going to slowly start to come out of this. You can bend the knees, pull your hands up, slowly roll up. You don't want to get lightheaded, so you want to rise up slowly. You want the blood to rush back into your head. That never feels good. Okay, now while we're still standing, we're going to do half-lotus tree, and then we're going to try to get into an arm balance. But if not, just practice half-lotus tree. This is a wonderful stretch. So I'll show you from the side, or I'll show you forward first. So for half-lotus, or if you can't do half-lotus, if this feels terrible for your knees, skip it and just practice regular tree, okay? So you want to take the foot into the hip crease here, and let the knee point down towards the ground. You can hold on to your foot here and just really try to balance and get this great stretch here in the hip. Okay? I'm going to turn to the side so that I can practice along my mat. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to stand here for a couple of breaths. Get comfortable here. Feel the opening of the hips. You can let go. Keep deepening the stretch. Really open that knee down towards the ground. Alright, and we're going to put our hands on the ground while in this position and try to get into flying pigeon. I don't know if I'll even be able to do it today. We'll see if I'm falling. Okay. So you want to get up onto the tricep, and the toes are going to hook, my right toes are going to hook on the left arm. So. Not my best, but we did it. It's about the practice, not perfection. So now same thing, I'm just going to turn the other way. And again, now standing on the right leg, bring the left foot up into the hip crease. And same thing, you can hold the foot here. Or again, practice standard tree pose. And just stand here and enjoy that equally wonderful and tough balance. And great stretch. Okay. Hold it. And again, come down. Try on this side. Really not as pretty on this side. Didn't get my placement right. Not gonna obsess about it. We're just practicing, not trying to be perfect. Okay, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna lay on our backs and get into shoulder stand. And then we'll do it unsupported if you're able. Okay, so lay back. Crawl the arms, the hands up the back, legs up. Tuck the chin into the chest. Lotus legs for no reason. Okay, I'm going to take the hands away. Alright. No idea how straight it was. Always just feeling for it, trying. Love that inversion. Feels very good. Okay, now we're going to stretch the hamstrings a little more with reclined head to knee. So keep the left leg down, flat on the ground, out straight. Lift the right leg up. And you can lift your head here if you like. Grab onto the leg where it feels comfortable to you, where you can hold it straight. You can hold onto the thigh. You can crawl up around the knee. Hold the lower leg. Get up by the ankle, wherever feels good for you. And like I said, you can be up towards the knee, or you can relax, lay back. This is more about the stretch. Pull it in towards you. Just checking how we're doing on time. We're like halfway. So it's not going to be too much longer. And you can take this into like a half happy baby. Keep the bottom leg still straight. So you pull the knee into the armpit here. And then back up. That might help deepen the stretch. Okay. One more deep breath here. Okay. And the other leg. So now, leg you just had in the air goes out straight, flat. And pick up the other leg. And again, you can grab the thigh, grab the shin, grab the ankle. You can lift up, pull your knee to your face, to your nose. But just keep both legs straight. So if you're all the way out here, that's okay. Just work on pulling it closer. Wherever you feel the stretch. I'm just showing you, this is just where my body is. You need to be where yours is. Wherever it is. It's not going to go where it can't go. So just take it to where it goes. If you feel the stretch, that's what matters. And I feel this stretch. So this is what's good for me. And again, you can pull it a half happy baby, knee into the armpit. And back up. One more deep breath. Okay. Now we're going to sit up and we're going to get into pigeon. So turn this way. You're going to have the right foot underneath you, right knee out to the side. And stretch left leg back. Turn the toes in towards you, don't let them come out. And if this feels good, you can just hang out here. You can lean forward, lay forward. You can pick up back foot. Mermaid. Overhead grip. Switch hands and I'm going to bind just to be a crazy person because this feels really good for me. See, I'm bending from my back, my upper back, thoracic spine instead of the lower, so this feels really good. You can see a large portion. My foot is almost touching my nose. That's ridiculous, but it feels really good. Oh, because I'm not using the lower back to do it, I'm doing the middle, the strong middle back. Bending from there, bending properly from there, so it feels really good and it doesn't feel like a strain. It's helping strengthen my back. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, we're switching sides. So now the left foot is forward. Underneath you, left knee outside the body, right foot back. You do not have to do the advanced modifications and variations that I'm doing. I'm just doing them because they feel good for me. If they are totally out of your practice, they will come one day. Don't worry. This is still an incredible stretch and an essential stretch. So if you're here, this is perfect. Hang out here and feel this stretch. Okay? Don't feel discouraged. I'm just trying to challenge myself. We are all at different points in our journeys. This routine is more to show you, or just for me to practice where I'm at in my practice, and to share it with anyone who would like to join me where I am, the things that I like to practice these days when I'm trying to practice more. Oh. Okay. Now we'll do a simpler one. Garland. Or yogi squat. Yogi squat. So I'm going to take it wide. Hate when my mat bunches up. It's the perils of doing yoga on carpet. Mats are more for hardwood, they stick much better. They don't stick to carpet. But I live in a carpeted house, so. Alright, so just get comfortable here, as low as you can. Really work the hips, the butt really down, as low as you can. Oh, and just feel that stretch. I hear my cat crying in the other room. She has become quite the crybaby now in her older years. She just meows for no reason. Just meows into the distance. She's funny. I may let her in. We'll see if she comes to the doors. Oh. I'm starting to really feel it. Let's hold it for another 2 deep breaths, okay? Now, well, let's stand up and come out of it. Alright, and now sit down and bound angle. So you want to press the soles of the feet together. Bring them in close as you can. Press them together. Straighten the back. And open up the legs as much as you can. I saw a man practicing the other day, or a few weeks ago, and he was working on this pose. His legs were flat open. It was absolutely amazing. I've gotten closer in that time because it really inspired me to practice and to push myself to get as open in the hips as I know I can be, as I know I'm capable of. I have naturally somewhat open hips, so I really want to push, but he just effortlessly put his feet together, pressed the soles of his feet together, and just unfolded like a worn book, but a most beautiful worn book. It was truly amazing. I think about it a lot. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's an image that will remain in my mind. I should have spoken to him and told him how inspirational his practice was. His flexibility was inspiring. This is why we practice. And you can open up the feet too. That's how I have just migrated into as I sat here. Oh boy. From here we're getting into a tough one. If I can manage. I'm going to hang out here another minute to be sure I'm ready. Look at what you wrote down and think, oh my, what was I thinking? Alright, let's come out of this. Let's try to get into a split. Front split. If not, grab your yoga blocks and get as low as you can, as low as is comfortable for you. If you want to practice that stretch, you don't have to use yoga blocks. You can use your hands to brace yourself, but if you have blocks or a pillow or anything like that, feel free to grab those, use them. Oh, let's see if all these nice stretches weren't enough to help me get into a split. Oh, I think they were. I don't know how squared up my hips are, but yeah, not bad. pretty good. I really want to get some of this action. But, oh, my hips are not properly squared up for that. Try it on the other side. Oh, okay. And if you're up here, that's great. Just stretch here and feel that incredible stretch. This is challenging for me. This is not easy. We had to do all those stretches, and I'm still not dropping super quickly and easily into this pose. This is forever a very challenging one. Oh. I have a series of routines dedicated to getting in. Just the whole thing culminates in getting into a split. So it takes some time. You really need to open up and warm up. Oh, it's not happening as nicely on this side. Can't square them up. I can't do this. One day, come out, and we're gonna stand up. Oh, phew. Okay. Now we're gonna get into triangle. I'm gonna do a revolved bound triangle. You are welcome to try that with me, but I'm just gonna show you triangle first. So step 1 foot forward, toes pointing forward, the back leg. You want to be a little bit wider than hip width apart, but that's about it. Especially if you're going to try this, the bound revolve variation with me. So you want the heels in line, or the heels in the front heel in the middle of the back foot in line. The toes can turn in a little bit. Mine will naturally as I get into this. So if you're going to do regular triangle, you're going to tuck the hips, tuck the tailbone under. You want to tighten the glutes, and reach down and look up. Reach the ground. You can still do revolved. So you want to switch arms. The left arm's going to go down. And you can go on the outside of the foot. Okay, do triangle this way. Oh, if you're going to join me. So practice however feels comfortable for you. If you want to join me, I'm going to take my right arm now. My right leg is forward. My right arm is going to go behind me. Bend the right front leg. Left arm is going to go underneath. And I'm going to grab for the hands. Oh, they met. Okay. Now from here, you want to straighten and rotate the shoulder open. Rotate the chest towards the sky. Woo-hoo-hoo. And that is challenging for balance. I cannot hold that very long. Alright, let's switch sides. So now, the left toes, I'm facing away from you because when I twist, it's twisting towards you. So, now the left toes pointing forward, right toes pointing away from you. The feet are at 90-degree angle like this. And same thing, the front heel meets just above the heel, so around the middle of the foot. And again, you can do a revolved triangle. You can put your hand, the right hand next to the left foot, the outside of the right foot, and twist, okay? You want to work on just keeping both of these legs straight. Or again, now with the left leg forward, I'm going to take my left arm behind me, right arm underneath, fingers clasped, pulling on each other. And same thing, straighten the leg. Roll. Open the chest to the sky, if you can. Oh, the twist is too intense in this hip. Okay, well, we did it. We tried. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to get into Dolphin. So you can just hold Dolphin, or you can do the one leg lift and attempt little kick-ups like I'm going to. Okay, how are we doing on time? Alright, we're almost there. We have 2 more real poses after this, and then we're cooling down. Finishing up. Okay? So, you want to come onto the forearms, shoulders over the elbows, and you're going to lift hips up, walk the feet in as close as you can, lift one leg up, okay, oh, just hold, same thing, lift the other leg up, hold, and just hold, oh, whew, that is intense for the shoulders. Challenging pose after challenging pose. This is it. This is like the tour de force. Grand finale. We're finishing strong, and then we're getting out of here. Alright, so I'm going to get into wheel. If wheel is too challenging for you, practice bridge. So bridge. Bring the feet close to your butt. Lift the hips up. You can grab your ankles. Arms underneath you, clasped. Okay. You can lift the leg up. Lift the leg up. Okay, so any variation of bridge that you like, and just hold that the whole time that you're holding wheel. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna try to get into wheel. Same thing, you want to bring your feet close to your butt. Roll the hands back so that your fingertips are touching your shoulders. You're going to press through the palms next to your ears and rise up. Oh. Okay. Straighten the feet. And we'll lower the head down. Come onto my forearms. Oh, press back up. Straighten the legs. Come back up. Readjust. Just gonna walk the feet in to get a nice narrow wheel. Straighten the legs as much as I can. Oh. Lower. Whew. Oh. Just play with your wheel, however it feels good to you. I have no idea what that forearm wheel just looked like. Could have been really ugly. Felt pretty good, but you relax for a second. Wheel is challenging. We just have one more pose. Grasshopper. There is the baby variation. I'll show you that real quick. I cannot do the full variation, I don't think, on both sides, but I'm going to try. So you put the one foot up on the outside of the hip, here, kind of like mid-hip, between middle, yeah, really like the middle between your knee and your hip joint, a little bit closer to the hip joint maybe. And you're gonna reach, grab the foot, press through the arm, up. It's very awkward and uncomfortable for me. I don't like how it looks or feels. Show you on the other side. This one never felt great to me. Okay. So that's the baby variation. You probably see other instructors practice that much more beautifully, seamlessly. Now I saw a video of someone practicing the full grasshopper, and it finally made it make sense to me. So I'm going to try to share that with you. And just place the one foot up above the knee, twist, foot up on the tricep, and we did it! And you just press, lean forward, bend into it, and you just play with that placement. It's really all about the placement. If you have strength for other arm balances, you just get that placement right where you feel stable, and you should be able to lift up into it. It's not as intense of a stretch as it seems like in other ways of getting into it. To me, anyway. Try it on this side. I can do it, right? I can do it. Nope. That's a terrible twist. Okay, we can do this. Oh. Almost. Not today. We'll get there. Let's finish up. I'm just going to do legs up the wall now. So I'm going to scoot over to my door. Don't go against the glass door. This is like super incredibly reinforced, and I'm only putting weight against the bottom of the door, which is not glass. And I'm not even just gently resting my legs upward. I'm not putting any pressure against this door here. So flex the feet. And we're at 42.5 minutes, so not too bad. How did you enjoy this routine? For me, it feels really, really good. It's fun, challenging. Oh, you can feel it. You feel your legs start to get tingly here. That's when you know it's working. One more deep breath here. That feels amazing. I could lay like this all day, but we gotta finish. Come out of this more gracefully than I am. I'm just in a very awkward corner. So I gotta somersault out of it. Okay, and we're just gonna finish with lying spinal twist. So, left leg out straight, right leg in, over to the left, look right, and twist. Try to get the right leg down on the left and the right shoulder down to the right. Twist through both. Nice shoulder stretch. And back stretch and twist through that spine. Oh, it should feel so good. And back to center. Now, right leg out straight. Left leg in, over to the right, look left,
arm out to the left. And twist. Should have, again, work towards the left knee being down on the ground towards the right. And the left shoulder down, going to the left. And twist through both in that attempt. Oh, yeah. One more deep breath. Oh. All right. 45 minutes.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this bend and soar routine. This was really enjoyable for me. I think it was challenging, but it was fun. We tried a lot of new things. Let me know how it felt for you. Sorry it's not a new quick yoga. We'll get back to those. Just needed a longer routine for today. This is my best way to practice, is this way, is to force myself to actually take the time to feel the stretches, is when I create these videos for you guys. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and share. Please subscribe, help me get to 100 subscribers on here so I can be Jickety Jack, just like I am on Instagram and Facebook, where you can follow me for the latest updates of what's going on with me. And come to jicketyjack.com for the full workout breakdown for this routine and for plenty of other full workouts, yoga routines, nutrition, fitness, health, recipes, so much more coming soon. So yeah, so much is in the works. Working on redoing the site some, adding lots of new features. So I'll have more about that in the coming weeks. So stay tuned, sign up for my newsletter. Yeah, and if you're on Patreon, become a patron for as little as $1 a month. Can you tell I don't practice this at all, ever? Try to just remember. It helps me to keep making more and more and more of these videos if you become a patron. So thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Whatever you can do, it means so much to me. And yeah, have a good week, guys. Practice. Anything else you want to see or you need help with or anything at all, just drop me a comment below or message me or come find me on any social media and just drop me a line. I'd love to talk. All right, thanks guys. Have a good week.